Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Today I'm using my offline manual version from the Word document, and we're going to be looking at channel links. This is kind of like a two-part program here or feature. You have your channel links and then you have your quick gangs. Okay, so the channel links are basically, if you're used to X32 edit, you have to link an odd to an even. They have to be right beside each other. With this particular channel link feature, you can link channel 1 and 31 together if you wanted to. And the quick gangs are a set of parameters that you can add to these links. Now, this is a pretty cool feature when used properly. But I've seen a lot of people up there. They get to a gig, they forget that they have this turned on. They're moving the input gain for the preamps on one channel, and it's also moving it on another channel. They can't figure it out why. And it's all because of one little button. Okay? So let's go up there and let's take a look at it, and let's see just exactly how this works. So here we are in Mixing Station Pro. And I've got a scene laid out here. Got music coming in from Reaper. Just for you folks that may not know, this is also what they call the virtual sound check. It's a very, very cool feature with digital mixers. So if we come up here to the three dots again, and we're going to go MS Channel Links. Even here, it states that if all you want to do is link two channels together, then as long as they're side by side, you should do this inside the channel instead of using this. And what that means is right here, that's this link button. Do you want to link the kick and the bass? And we're going to say no. If we come over here to the bass and say link, well, see, it's going to kick us back to channel 1. So it's 1 and 2. If we come over here to channel 3, which is the snare top, do you want to link the snare top and the snare bottom? And we're going to say no. So this works basically just like it did in X32 Edit or X32 Mix, M32 Mix, M32 Edit. But that's not really what this feature right here is going to do for us. Just like it says, to create a link using the plus button in the top menu above, that's right here. But this cogwheel right here, this is where everybody gets into issues with it. They forget that they have it connected. Apply after connect. If you turn this on, when you connect Mixing Station Pro to your mixer, these links will be active. Okay? We don't want that. In my personal opinion, I would never want that. Okay? So I'm just going to create a new link right here. And I'm going to link the kick and the snare. So we're just going to bypass the bass. So we're going to link channels 1 and 3 together. Now on the scope, the only thing that I would check on this is the fader, the mute group, the pan. We definitely don't want to have that on, and we don't want to have the name on, and the gain. Now you can connect the sends as well, because these are two channels that you could be sending to a monitor or something else. The DCA, the mute group, we can turn that on as well. Okay, and we're going to come back and I'm going to show you what happens when we turn all of these on and why you don't want to do that. Okay, like I said, when used properly, this thing is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so now that we've got our parameter set, here again, the kick and the snare, as you can see, it's got an outline there. Then we're going to go back. Now, right now, startup is true, status is on. We come up right here, apply after that. We come up to this one. This just mirrors apply after connect. I don't know if that's a bug. Apply after connect in settings, behavior. They're the same thing. Settings, behavior. Okay. So here's our toggle button. As you can see now, the status is off and the startup is false. So we're going to turn it on right here. And now we're going to go back and look at our channels. So even though this link right here is not active, as you can see, when I move channel 1, channel 3 is following it with the fader movement. Okay. If I come up here and adjust the trim, 5.0, 5.0. So you see, it's going to mirror just exactly what we've set in those parameters. Okay. Now here we have our pan options, which we would definitely want to do, you know, one left, one right. And we're going to put this back here. Zero that out. So that is how you set that up for a link. And now we're going to get into the gang aspect of it. We're going to come back to edit. We're going to take and we're going to connect all these drum mics together. Okay. So now if we sit there and go on the signal source, we're going to turn that on. Now keep in mind, whatever we do to one channel is going to reflect on every single channel that we put in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to reflect on these 9 mics. Okay. So we're just going to turn all these on so you can see exactly what it's going to do. And then we can go to the config as well. Okay. So let's go. You see this now? Because of channel 1, all of these are now named kick. All the faders do operate the same way. The trim, again, if we adjust this, and this was according to the manual. You know, if you're going in there and getting a sound check, and let's say that the drummer, you know, they gave you the sound check, they kind of held back a little bit. They're starting the gig, the adrenaline's flowing, and you want a quick way to pull all these gains down at one time. This is not, you know, do not get this confused with the DCA, the digital controlled amplifier. This has nothing to do with that. Okay. But now, if we take the threshold here, if we go to the gate, and we're just going to put this on 50.5, our EQ. If we come up here and we adjust this, and we're just going to exaggerate it now, just for, you know, what we're watching here in this video, the compressor. Let's see, let's get the threshold up a little bit. The attack, let's make that real quick. The hold, just a few milliseconds there. And the knee. The sends, I'm sending it to this bus, to the hall, to the reverb. And there it goes. You know, I'm not so much worried about the clip, and don't worry about that, guys. Just watch what's going to happen now. If I pan this left, they all go left. If I pan it right, they all go right. You can see right up here on the pan what I'm doing here. Okay? Doesn't matter which one I check, every one of these parameters are the same. You see, I'm switching channels. There we go. See, now I just come out of those 9 particular sets that we have ganged together. So I'm just going to go backwards now. Trim 11.8. You can see the EQ in front of you. It's all the way, it's the same until we get back here now. Okay? So that's how this works. Again, it's great. And I am going to delete this because I'll forget about it. And I'll come up here trying to do something, and all of a sudden, Bam, I'm changing one input gain and it's affecting several others. Okay? But like I said, when set up properly, it's great. And as you can see now, we go back, even though I've disconnected and deleted it, all of this right here, it's still there. So now I've got to come in here and come to my scenes. Let's see how I lost my way. There we go. And now I'm back to where I should be. Okay? So take it for what it's worth. Like I said, it's a tremendous feature when used properly. If you forget about it and you go to do something else, just be real mindful. If you ever have an issue, you move one input gain for your preamps and it's affecting the other channels as well, go up there and check to make sure you don't have this feature turned on. Okay? Take care. God bless. And we are out of here.